So I'm here in Malaysia, finally, and I slept in quite a bit. I've got a room that has no windows or anything to the outside world, so I looked at my clock the other hour, and I saw it and I thought, oh okay, it's only 10 o'clock at night, because I went to bed at 7. I can sleep a couple more hours. And then I realised now that I actually looked at the clock at 10 o'clock in the morning, so I've slept in for about way too long. And Foursquare now does not want to work. Foursquare has decided just to continually crash. I don't have any Wi-Fi that works well in the hotel room, so I need some coffee, and I have no idea where to get the coffee. But as you can see behind me, I'll actually turn the camera around. This is the area surrounding my hotel. So basically it comes straight out into Chinatown, and this is what it is now. So it's a marketplace, and I have to dodge cars and people with trucks and stuff like that. So for a location of my hotel, it's pretty cool, I guess. But I desperately need some caffeine just so I can just reset my brain, because I seem to lose the English language once every 5 sentences, failing miserably. So yeah, not liking the fact that I have to use this camera. It's a bit more fiddly. Plus I don't have a screen, so I don't even know if I'm recording myself or not. But hey, Celebi, you make do with what you've got. I'm gonna have to get my phone fixed, and I'm gonna have to get the camera fixed. What else do I have to get fixed when I get back to Australia? Probably my computer, because that thing's ready to die as well. Battery is failing miserably. So this trip to Australia is going to cost me a bucket load, and that is not just because of how expensive it is, it's just because I am useless with technology and I seem to break it all the time. Okay, let's find a cafe of some sort. So I'm about half an hour into exploring my local neighbourhood, and there's a couple of things that I've just realised. Well, I've been slowly realising anyway. Number one is I really love Southeast Asia, especially in the areas just around the equator. See, after being in Chiang Mai for about 2.5 months, I've forgotten what Asia actually really is like. Chiang Mai is a lovely little town in the middle of, well, at the top of Thailand. But it's a quiet little thing, and it's not tropical at all. It's a bit of a dust bowl actually, and not built for large populations. It's a bit chaotic. But here in KL, everything is nice, lush and green. There's money everywhere. I mean, you've got that thing. I don't know what that thing is. Me without an internet device is incredibly frustrating at the moment. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably said it on social media, but Wi-Fi is not working on my tablet. So even if I did get myself a new SIM card, because the SIM card that I did have for Malaysia doesn't seem to want to work anymore. Even though I was last here, what, 3 months ago? Yeah, even if I had a SIM card, I wouldn't be able to use it on anything because my phone itself is not an internet connected device. I just use it as a hotspot. So I'm very frustrated, and I realize that I rely on Google Maps, or at least cached maps, quite a lot. So yeah, right now I'm just walking around in circles. I have a funny feeling that I probably won't be able to get back to my hotel because I haven't been paying attention to where I've been walking. I've just been walking, looking for areas that look rather touristy and heading towards there. And it's not because I want to go and do the touristy things. I just want to find a good coffee. And I have gotten accustomed to the fact that in Chiang Mai, getting a coffee was incredibly easy. The majority of the cafes over there have got staff who are either Australian or are manned by baristas who have worked and trained in places like Melbourne and Sydney. So finding a good coffee over there, it's very, very easy. I mean, literally, you could just walk out your front door, chuck a left or a right, go 100 meters, and you'll find yourself a good Australian coffee. The rest of Asia, it's really pretty. Old, dilapidated, old crappy buildings. Where was I? Yeah. The rest of Asia doesn't love coffee as much. So after building up a bit of a sweat walking, actually a lot of sweat walking, I think I'm just going to go and look for a Starbucks instead, or a Mac Cafe, because the absence of coffee in my system is making me anxious and grumpy. I did have a Red Bull, but that's not helping very much. And oh boy, this humidity is crazy. And I'm wandering so far away from my hotel that it'll probably take about an hour to get back. Which wouldn't be too bad, but the thing is, the weather, the full period of time while I'm here in KL, it's expected to be thunderstormy. And the amount of humidity, I think the humidity levels are at least at 100%. So I feel like I'm swimming through the street. But I think I'm heading towards a large shopping mall that looks very mall-y, at least with the all the bank emblazonments on the side there. So hopefully that place has got a Starbucks or a Mac Cafe or a coffee bean and tea house or something like that, so I can get myself a bit of brekkie, even though it's mid-afternoon, and get myself some of that delicious coffee, or in the case of Starbucks, average coffee. And that's all I have to say about that, I guess. I'm done. Thankfully, I didn't have to go to Starbucks. I found some local coffee and some lunch.